What's up, family? Welcome to Juicy January, day 7. It's your man, Mark Clark. Happy weekend. Hope everything's going fine on this beautiful Saturday. Day 7. Day 7 for Juicy January. Off to a fast start. I hope you're doing well. Are you joining me? Are you thinking about joining me? A lot of people hitting the website. I talked to Rock. He said a lot of people hitting the website. A lot of people curious. Are they pulling the trigger? We'll see. Also, I want to remind you, in addition to, if you go to rocksolidreboot.com, use the code MARK2023, you can get 15% off. You can also go to the store located at LA Fitness, 50 Watkins Park, Upper Marlboro, and you can do it there. Okay, there they have actually rocks there with the smoothies, the juices, the bowls. You know what I'm saying? And so again, in addition to ordering online, you can actually go to the physical location, again, located inside LA Fitness, 50 Watkins Park Drive, Upper Marlboro. All right. So today for me, I'm going to start the morning off with a shot. This shot right here. It's a beautiful shot right here. Oranges, pineapple, ginger, turmeric, black pepper, and cayenne. A hot like cayenne. All right. And then I'm going to also have for my lovely juice this morning, it's the apple, pineapple, lemon, and ginger. You know that's delicious. So first, this shot, I know this shot's gonna be hot. So let me go and get this shot real quick. Oh Lord, I just took a shower, hands oily. What is going on? But anyway, today a couple things I wanted to talk about. A little longer today because normally I just do a quick hit and I'm gone. But you know, it's the weekend, so why not? Let's spend some time. And also, if there's some comments, Dave Anderson. Oh, damn, Dave Anderson was in town. Dave, who is on an amazing health journey. Dave, how far are you down? 175. I mean, Dave is crazy workouts, and we're all about this fitness life. This health life, we trying to live. Big Pun said we trying to live. They put in there how much you're down, by the way. I did miss you. The business bully, Dave Anderson, hopping on. But it's all about this health life, this fitness life. And this is just another way to add on to the health. I had a former boss who used to say we are all habits and skin. I just posted on Twitter, have you weighed yourself in 2023? Because I know for me, when I haven't weighed myself, I know what's going on. When I haven't weighed myself, I am afraid to step on the scale because I know that I'm heavier than I'm supposed to be. That's why I know. And so I finally stepped on the scale today. And of course, self-fulfilling prophecy, I was heavier than I was supposed to be because, new job, on every day I'm eating and drinking on television. Look at this. Dave Anderson, man, quit playing. 281 pounds. Come on, Dave Anderson. I'm talking about, and let me tell you something. Dave and I talk about this. There's nothing better than fitting into clothes that you haven't worn in forever, if you've ever worn them, and or just, going to the gym, looking in the mirror and not hiding from yourself. You know what I mean? And again, it's a journey. If you lose a whole bunch of weight, then you got to deal with the skin. If then you got to deal with this, you got to deal with that. But that's what life is about. But at the end of the day, moving towards a healthy goal weight and becoming active where you can say, yeah, when you ask yourself, have I done anything today? And you could say, yeah, I did. I worked out today. It feels great, right? And so one of my ex-bosses he's gone to the upper room, used to always say, we are habits and skin. Habits in skin, he used to say. And it is so true, man. We all know, we know our weaknesses. We know our strengths. We know what we need to stay away from. And we can see even when we get into the habits, the cycle. I see it all the time. I see it right now. I basically, I had the I started the reinvention journey. Look at this. Dave said, Excel, right? Better than being unhealthy. You start off with the exercise. Dave, same way. You started off changing, your habits, getting your exercise consistent, getting your diet consistent, lost weight. Then I did the weight loss surgery. Dave also weight loss surgery. And so what the weight loss surgery does, it physically puts you on it puts you in a position where you got to eliminate all the foods. It's kind of like a great reset. But then after about a year or so, you then have to rely on your change of habits and change of lifestyle. And if you have not changed your lifestyle and you fall back on your bad habits, you're going to be right back where you were before, right? And so when we say we are habits in skin, that's what we are. What's going on, Peace King? You know what? I don't know the name is, but I bet that's it's talking about physical journeys. That's my man Benji. I bet it's Benji. It might not be, but many of my reinventing crew were on this journey. And again, it's every day, it's a fight every day. But the beauty of it is when you see the progress, when you see your goals coming into action, and it is, you can, we are habits and skin, but you can change those habits. Again, my friend, my boss used to say that he actually fell victim to his bad habits. And it was interesting because it was a battle, you could see him struggling. You could see him fighting. And we know people like that. It's just like addiction, man. Food is the hardest thing to get through. Is this you, Benji, my childhood friend and my man? But you look amazing, man. Benji, if that is you, this brother done, again, back in the reinventing days, about a year and a half ago, had an injury, Achilles injury. Yes, lower leg injury. And Benji, who is, in a physical field anyway, and a man of a certain age, we're in our 50s. We saw Benji, go through the challenges of facing an injury, active brother, play softball, has a physical job, go from having to sit down and get that taken care of and then bounce back. And now, dude, you looking crazy. I'm talking about abbed up and vascular in the 50s. Come on, son. Abbed up and vascular. Abbed up. I'm talking about abs and vascular in the 50s. Let's go. Okay. And so, and we don't know. That's the one thing I learned in the reinventing journey. You never know when you inspire somebody or somebody inspires you. Just the other day, I said, Benji, I saw you doing push-ups. And I was like, it made me, again, I used to do that all the time, but I got out of the habit. I maybe drop down and, throw them out there. You never know. Hopefully it inspires somebody else, but it inspired me. But anyway, habits and skin, weighing yourself. You don't have to live and die by the scale, but I will say the scale, just like all your levels, if you have a high blood pressure machine, if you have, you check your sugar levels and then you weigh yourself, at least you're aware of where you are. You know what I mean? You can be aware of something going on. I remember when I was doing a vegetarian stint, and what I found was I took my blood pressure, and here I was just eating fruits and vegetables, no meat. My blood pressure was up. Why? Because I'd introduced the fake meat, right? Which, those products are high in sodium, high in a whole bunch of stuff. And so if I hadn't have taken my blood pressure, I wouldn't have known. I thought I was good. I'm like, I'm not eating meat, blah, 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 blah. But, taking your levels and being aware of your levels, always a great thing. And also your weight the same way. Sometimes, even like when you're on a fitness situation, if you're working out or whatever, if you get on the scale and you're gaining muscle, you can see that. If you're losing weight even, drastically, it's always, again, to know your vitals, know your numbers. It's so important. And, again, and this is the time of year where you know how it is. It's time to get ready for summer. All those goals you have for the summer start right now. And that's why I like resolutions, because it gets a chance, you get to reset and you get to compare yourself from where you were at the beginning of the year to where you are, down later in the year. So anyway, I say all that to say, join me if you want to in Juicy January. Juicy January, baby. My man Rock Solid Reboot is helping me out. You can go to the site, use my code MARK2023, get 15% off, the juices and all the products there. Or you can actually go to the store, which is in LA Fitness, 50 Watkins Park Drive, Upper Marlboro, Maryland. And it's funny, a lot of people from everywhere around the world are following the Juicy January. And so if you can't get to the store physically, you can reach it on the website. And, again, I'm really trying to get back on consistently talking to my reinvention crew and to people with a fitness message. It's a challenge, though. It's a challenge, the timing and all that kind of stuff. But again, we got to make time to take care of our health. And if you're out there on a health journey, share it with people, because you never know who you're going to inspire. I'm watching Dave Anderson shrink before my eyes, and I'm inspired. I'm watching my man Benji do his thing. The reinvention crew, everybody was doing their thing, and I think everybody had goals and benefited. Some people got podcasts, some people got books. And so we're going to have to get it back together so we can push out these messages and this inspiration, because one thing about COVID, I think we all learned, was that we learned some things about ourselves. We learned the importance of just taking care of ourselves. Oh, what's up, Dawn in the building? Stan, wait a minute. The crew is up and at 'em on a Saturday morning. And that's the beauty of, this thing. Look at my people hopping on. Stan Richards, cancer survivor, mega businessman. Lynn's in the building. Lynn, wait one damn minute. That baby is growing. Grandma Lynn, your baby is a superstar, and we've seen her grow before our eyes. She's going to be, oh my goodness, she's going to be driving pretty soon. All right? We definitely, you know what we need to do, what's up, Pat? We really need to do a trip. Maybe it's just to New York. Okay, I keep saying we don't get a meetup. We probably just have to do New York, because New York is easy. And, I think that's where a lot of the base is, either New York or in the DMV. You know what I'm saying? I know Benji. Where are you, Benji? In Atlanta? I don't know where Benji is. I think Benji's in Atlanta. Maybe we do it in Atlanta. Okay. But yeah, Stan, man, let me tell you something. You inspire me, man. You and your beautiful wife and family. Yeah, we need to get together. Kim, what's going on? Oh my goodness. See, this is what I'm talking about. Yes. All right. 2 knees in 3 years, Pat. Awesome. Well, right. Now it's time to work. Take your time, pace yourself. You set up the next part of your life. I'm going to see you around. You might be playing soccer next time we talk. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, well, shoot, we catch up, y'all. I was just going to hop on and talk about Juicy January, but yeah, what's going on, y'all? What's up? I'm curious. Hey, Benji, what made you decide to get leaned up if you're still out there? Because I'm curious, because you got rocked up, man, and you've been lifting forever, but what made you decide to do that? And Stan, what are you up to? Stan is always in perpetual motion. What's the latest? What's going on? Grandma Lynn, Kim, what you up to? Before I hop off, if you want to share what's going on, a little catch up. But 2022 was good. 22 was good. There were challenges, but it was good. I think 2023 is going to be great. I think they're predicting, recession, layoffs, or whatever, doom and gloom. But, I look at it like you get out of it what you put in it. No losses, only lessons. And, I think you're just going to continue to grow and face whatever challenges we have. I ain't scared. Lynn, thank you so much. And you know what? That was the support of y'all. The support, you guys had my back in 2021. In 2020, you had my back in 2020. And all that, all that support came to fruition, I think, professionally in 2022. Okay. Benji says, was extremely tired of inconsistencies. I am. And my intermittent fasting became very consistent and brought about discipline. Okay. Because, man, you look amazing. If you guys haven't seen Benji, go to his page. And the brothers ripped up. If you haven't seen Dave, go to Dave's page. Dave is like down over 200 pounds. It's crazy. It's crazy. And, it's interesting. What is it about when somebody does something? What is about that makes you wrap your mind around it? You know what I mean? I remember somebody said that to me, and I was a little, if I'm honest, I was a little bit kind of like, I didn't know how I felt about it, because it was almost like, man, I saw you, and I was like, if Mark Clark can do it, then I know I need to lose some weight. I was like, thank you. Huh? But there is something about when somebody somebody you're close to, somebody you're familiar with, when you see them do something, it's weird, right? It does make you be like, well, let me snap into it. You know what I mean? And the thing about weight that is so funny is, weight and time is you never know what that person was 20 years ago. Right? When you know what I mean? That person that may look like a couch potato might have been the coldest athlete of his or her generation. But based on what you're looking at, right now, you'd be like, nah, So again, you never know. You never know. Yeah. But it's right. No, it's not yet. Don't get offended. It's like people just say, well, this person is similar to me. I relate to this person. If they can do it, something, but something that I did, I have to laugh at. And I think I was aware of it, but I wasn't aware of it as much as I am now. Is I didn't really know how some people are really obsessed and put value on being thin. I know y'all might be like, duh, but I really, if I'm honest, I did not realize how many people are that way. And I guess when I say being thin, and also kind of have judgment for people who are not, I didn't realize that. You know what I mean? Some people really do. It's almost like bad credit, or people look at, if you're overweight, some people really look at you, they devalue you. And I don't know. I guess I knew it, but I didn't know it. And I was like, wow. So then I now understand in a lot of ways, some people that's what drives them, because they look at, being obese or being heavy as failure, and they don't want to be a failure. And so that drives them. And I'm not saying anything wrong with that. I'm just saying, I guess I just never realized that people attach that much value to it, not just from not a personal standpoint, but from a standpoint of looking at others. And like you said, Lynn, health over thinness. But I guess I've been, I guess I'm noticing it. And I guess, being on TV every day, which is a visual medium, it definitely, probably made me aware of it more. But yeah, who knew? And again, thin does not equal healthy. We know a lot of people who are, thin, and I remember Allison and I used to get into it all the time, and I would say that, but I will say this: now that I'm 56, the extra weight does take a toll on your joints. your joints, your vascular system, your heart, there's a strain there. So, you know what I mean? You can be fit. It's like athletes. You know, like look at the NFL, linemen. Most linemen, once they retire, sometimes you're surprised that, you know, back like I said before, he used to be a basketball player. You know, he was 6'4" in the NFL. He played at 275, 283, whatever. Then when he retired, he's 6'4", 212, you know, 210, 200, because he needed the weight to play in the NFL, but he was better. He felt better at a lot of, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So anyway, you know, just the observation. I'm trying to get my mouse is dying on me, so I'm trying to get their comments out there because you guys got some good comments over here. But yeah, my mouse is acting up. There we go. Okay, so yes, thin doesn't equate to healthy. Yep, healthy. Yeah, I see that with that. 100% correct. Absolutely. Obesity is not healthy either now. Come on now, you know. And those knees, like, I think if I'm honest, the daily treadmill, probably the daily treadmill I was doing when I was over 350 set up, you know, my hips are kind of shaky right now. You know, my hips are kind of shaky. I'm not blaming the treadmill, but I was doing the same exercise every day. You know what I mean? And so now when I do the treadmill, I slant it. I do the incline 100%, or, you know, the highest level to get to hit my legs and body different. But I think I probably, you know, have to give the treadmill a rest because I, you know, okay, Lynn put in a mile since we hopped on. Okay. But that's right. Some friends have underlying health issues, looking healthy. We've seen that it's happening with a lot of these celebrities, right? They look. Yep. Here's the thing. Here's one though, guys. I'm gonna leave you with this one. And shout out to my man Stan from St. Louis. As you guys hear me talk about him forever. Stan, the trainer. Stan said something, y'all, that messed me up. He said what they don't talk about, which you don't hear people talking about a lot, is that, you know how they say yo-yo dieting is bad for you, right? But he was saying when you get to a certain age, you have to be careful because what happens is the weight loss and weight gain puts a strain on your heart. So remember, Big Pun passed away. He had just lost 100 pounds. So my friend Stan in St. Louis was saying that it's not talked about a lot, but, you know, the drastic differences of weight gain, losing and gaining weight when you get older becomes very dangerous for you. And so even a drastic weight drop, which overall makes you healthier, he's saying it puts a strain on your heart, so you have to be careful. And so whatever we're doing, those of us who are in our 50s, we need to be consistent. And you know, like I'm guilty of yo-yoing, you know, my whole life. He's like, dude, stop it, okay? You know, because you could yo-yo, and, you know, that take you out. Because it came up because we were talking about congestive heart failure, and he was saying that same thing. Well, what you just said, Benji, with congestive heart failure, at some point they'd be like, just stay where you are. You know what I mean? Because even losing weight could put a strain on the heart. So we're all trying to beat that out. So just something to think about. All right. So wait a minute, Lynn, you're in your mid 60s looking like you're 37. All right. All right, family, let's get it. It's the weekend. My mouse is acting up, and I just read the things. Change has to be a lifestyle. Amen. Benji, damage with Big Pun was already done. Yeah, Lynn said it's probably with Luther, same thing. So let's be healthy. Let's be safe. Yes, drastic. Agreed. I'm talking. It looks like I'm talking to myself because I can't get the thing to click. But hey, man, it was a refreshing opportunity to talk to everybody. Man, appreciate y'all. Be safe. Love you. And again, you want to add the Juicy January? Hop on in and take care. Good weekend. It's a good weekend. We got some fights. We got some good football. So be safe out there, y'all. Make sure you move your body, and we're gonna get together. I'm gonna figure out a schedule where we get it back together as we head into the winter. All right, y'all. Peace. I'm saying peace, but I can't click out. Let's see. All right, peace.